Walla Walla is an amazing city. It's the people, it's the quality of life. You know, it's a great, rich history, one of the oldest cities in the entire West Coast. The emergence of the wine industry over the last 20 years has brought in art, it's brought in culture, it's elevated the quality of foods and how we use our local produce. In the last 20 years, there's been a renaissance in Walla Walla because that's the period in which they rediscovered their main street. Way landfill was started somewhere around World War II by the Air Force when they came in and built a landing strip here and test site for bombers and fighters. And then it turned into a municipal garbage dump over the years and was closed in the, as I recollect, the late 70s, early 80s, and it was closed in compliance. We have this very large site now surrounded by development. It's not pretty to look at, and unfortunately it's not, it's land that's there that is not being put to any useful, utilitarian or productive use whatsoever. Well, what was closed in compliance, the question always is, what is in the ground there? And we talked a lot about, are we going to suffer from the Pandora effect once we open it up and open the lid? What are we going to be exposed to? Not just, what are the environmental concerns, which we should be concerned about as being stewards of the land and responsible public officials, but the economic impact. That we had no idea what financially we're exposing our city and citizens to. And so those are real fears and well-founded fears. We explained to the council that they aren't being pushed in this direction, that the purpose of this meeting was purely exploratory so they could hear about what this grant could possibly do for our city and our situation, and then learn what this has done for other cities, how other cities in similar situations have had exactly the same thing. Once they heard the story of other cities in our state and the successes that they've enjoyed, I think that gave us all a greater level of comfort. And I think that helped lower some of the concerns that naturally were present. If we did not have the funds in hand from the Department of Ecology, the ground would remain as it is right now. This is a new Walla Walla that's really emerging into the 21st century. And it's, frankly, for me, I consider myself to be very fortunate to be here at this time. We're excited to start down this pathway, and the excitement is the creativity allows us here at the city of Walla Walla with our citizens to just take basically what's a raw piece of land and cutting loose the strings and letting people dream, and then just thinking about what it's going to turn into in just the next few years and over the next decade, and the reward then for the citizens who participate in the process to see the dreams actually become a reality. That's the excitement. That's the excitement about local government. It's the dream, and then actualizing the dream.